Welcome to the Intentional Awakening Podcast with your hosts, Kathy Brewer and Terry Huberman.
Sorry, I can't find it, and I'm not going to deal with that. So here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
You've been ready. Shit, man. Okay.
Welcome to the Intentional Awakening Podcast. I'm your host, Terry Huberman.
Hello there, and welcome to the Intentional Awakening Podcast. I'm Terry Huberman.
And I am your co-host, Kathy Groover. We're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
Everything's fine.
It's going to be all right. And we are going to open this episode, as we do every episode, with an angel card. And the angel card today, is Tenderness. And it's an angel with a kitty.
Oh, sweet.
Petting the kitty. And it says, take action that reflect the wisdom of your heart. Give generously and freely, and treat yourself and others with kindness and caring.
Aww.
So, being that sometimes we let our angel cards dictate what we talk about, and we had talked about this before anyway, we're going to talk today about self-care and sort of spiritual self-care, which I think is really incredibly important given everything that's happening in the world. I don't know if you noticed, it's a little crazy.
Just a wee bit crazy. Just a wee bit crazy. Yeah.
So I don't know about you, Terry. I've had so many clients recently that are kind of driving themselves crazy with their own thoughts. I had a client this week. She goes, I wish that he wasn't president while I was alive.
Oh, boy.
And I said, well, that's a good wish. But I believe, and I think you share this with me, that we pick our families, we pick our times to be alive.
Yeah.
We pick so in a way, you kind of picked to be here. But I'm not going to bring that. She's not the kind of person I can have that conversation with.
Well, it can sound like gaslighting too if it's not presented.
Yeah, you picked this
properly. You picked this.
she's on the scale of negativity. She's so far to negative. So. And then I said, well, tell me more about that. And she said, it's affecting every moment of my life.
Oh, boy.
And I said, now this is a white woman that lives in Santa Barbara in a really lovely house. She, she's retired. She has plenty of money. I said, oh, well, how is this affecting every day? I just can't stop thinking about it. I'm in my garden and I'm thinking about it. And I'm watching the news. I'm thinking about it. I'm cooking and I'm thinking about it. And I said, well, whose fault is that?
Yeah.
And she was quiet for a second. And I said, you're letting him live rent-free in your head.
Yeah.
You are creating all these thoughts. You're attaching to these thoughts. It's so important to do your best. It's easier said than done sometimes. Let those thoughts go. And so I just see so many people. I had one client that said she'll wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and have to check her phone to see what he's doing.
Whoa.
And she wonders why she's having anxiety attacks. And so I'm seeing so many people really just torturing themselves with the thoughts. And so maybe we can give some tips today as to do a little bit of self-care spiritually and how to handle that kind of thing.
Yeah. What I'm going to say is it sounds easy. Just like you mentioned, it sounds easier said than done, but it's through action that change can happen. So you can talk all you want about self-care and this process and that healing, blah, 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 whatever. But unless you do something and then you do it repetitively, you're not going to feel its effects. So what I'm about to say, and it's really hard because I myself am struggling with this in this now moment. So as I'm telling you this, I'm going through it myself. So when I'm talking to you, I'm also reminding myself. The key is detachment. That is just the key. The key is to see if you can be an observer or a witness instead of a participator. And I'm in it too, people. I could go on and on and on about the two big things that are basically have put me in survival mode, and my coping skill is freeze. So I'm like, and I feel out of control, and I feel like, oh, I hate saying this. And I know it's not true on an intellectual level, but right now I'm operating more brain than heart, which is what we're trying to say in this case is operate more heart than brain. That's why I'm saying I am you right now, is to just have, and I'm telling myself this right now too, have the experience to the best of your ability of taking yourself out of the experience and just sort of watch it, right? So for me personally, it has to do with my business. My SaaS platform and marketing basically has no home anymore, and I'm trying to find it a home, but there's a bug in the system that can't get me to a home. So I'm literally just out there right now,
Oh my God.
which means I can't book clients, which means I can't make an income right now, which means Terry is freaking the hell out and going, how am I going to pay my bills, right? So I have to sit here, and it is so hard to do, but detach from the fact that my identity is if I don't have a business to make money, then I am nothing. But is that true? For those of you who are watching or listening, Kathy, is that true? No, I'm here,
Nope.
like in physical form, trying to help you and myself in this now moment, right? So I have to go, okay, this is happening, this is happening. And I have to trust and have faith in something. Says lower hand. That's these new Zoom things. Every time I move my hands,
Do you have a
like,
question?
because no, I'm telling you, I
I
don't
know
like
I
these
did that the
Zoom
other
things.
day. All these thumbs
And all
pop up.
these thumbs pop up, and you're like, well, thank you. But it's like it's a constant reminder, and this is why it's called work, that I am not this. So
Yep.
I, Terry Huberman, am not this situation.
Yep.
I have more to offer and I have more to receive. But I have to tell myself over and over and over and over again. Now,
Yep.
my nervous system is fried right now. So I have to find ways to calm it the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been going to the gym,
Yep.
and I have been doing, I don't know if you've seen this viral thing on the Instagram where they have the Tai Chi lymph node inflammation, de-inflammation exercise. It's like it's a series of steps. So I've been doing that
Mm.
because I know that I have to move this through my body. So
Yep.
that's how I'm practicing self-care.
Yep.
It's constant work.
Right.
That's the action.
Yeah. So I have two things that you said that I wanted to touch on. One
Yeah.
of which is the identity with this.
Whew.
Before you had a job,
Right.
you existed.
Correct.
Before you had a thought,
Yeah.
you existed.
Yeah.
Before the thought, after the thought, you are here.
I
You are
know.
pure consciousness. You are whole. And
Yeah.
it's these external things that we put on that because we're living
Yes.
in this freaking human world, right?
Yes.
So remembering that where is the past or the future if we're not thinking about it?
It's all here. That's what I'm saying is I'm right now operating more here than here.
Yep.
Now the nervous system connects to here so that it can reach here, right?
So that's the next thing.
Okay,
So
good.
I just use this as an example. So these are interactive cards. I use these when I do internal family systems with people. For those of you watching on video, you'll be able to see these. So we've got our run on the
Nice.
treadmill kid who's
Okay.
all these fears, all these anxieties, losing his mind.
Yeah.
And we have the multitasker, and she seems pretty happy, but she's doing everything.
Everything.
When we're operating from this system,
Yeah.
it freaks our nervous system out.
Mm-hmm.
And when our nervous system is freaked out, it activates that amygdala, that very ancient part of our brain, the lizard brain, that puts us in fight, flight, freeze. When we're in that state, it's hard to get out of it because the danger hasn't passed. Because
Right.
the danger's up here. It's not, oh, the bear left, I'm okay. It's not, oh, the car didn't hit me, I'm fine. Or,
Mhm.
oh, I froze and then the cat moved away from the rabbit. That's not what's happening. That's
Mhm.
what the fight or flight sympathetic nervous system is for. It's this peak of, and then it goes away and
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen ducks fight.
No.
When ducks fight, they go, and they go at each other. And then they swim apart and they go,
Oh yeah, they shake it off. Sure,
and they
sure.
just swim away. That is the nervous system calming down. That's all those chemicals and all those hormones reversing so that they go back into the parasympathetic nervous system. And Herbert Benson at Harvard, where I studied, called this the relaxation response
Mhm.
as opposed to the stress response.
Yeah.
So when we're got ourselves freaked the fuck out in this state, we have to find a way to calm our nervous system. Massage, touching your own arms.
Havening. It's called havening.
Havening.
Yeah. Mhm.
Going out and walking in grass,
Mhm.
watching something beautiful, turn off the TV. Oh my God, everybody stop watching the news.
Stop watching the news, please.
Stop getting on your phone in the middle of the night to see what he did. you're going to know it's 6 a.m. when you wake up.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
you know, so it's like I'm watching people, and I don't want to blame anybody, but we're doing this to ourselves.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
doing this to yourself.
Yes.
If this client of mine is suffering in her garden because she can't even enjoy this incredible yard she has with these flowers and the new pagoda and the new, because she's only thinking about somebody else, they're not doing that to you.
No.
That is all you. And
Yeah,
again, it's simple, it's just not easy. This is
correct.
where affirmations come in. This is where recognizing, I mean, it's the serenity prayer, right? It's like recognizing
Yes.
what I have control of and what I can
Yeah.
to manage. So whether it's meditation and you sit back as an observer and you watch it all go by, I like to use the analogy, sort of the metaphor of the baggage claim at the airport.
Oh,
People
cool.
grab every bag. People don't like
Yeah.
when you do that. So you
Yeah.
watch it go by. That's not mine. That's not mine. Oh, there's mine. Pick the thoughts that are working for you. And it takes practice, absolutely.
Yes.
And it's something we all have the ability to do.
Yeah.
So there's my two
Absolutely.
things about the identity. And if you look at this from the awakened perspective, none of this matters anyway.
None of it matters. And that's what I keep telling myself. It's like, that's what, it's not going to, you're not going to die really. Cause, of course, your nervous system it's the ego that makes you think you're going to die. So I keep telling myself, I'm not going to die from this. I'm not going to die from this. Now, here's the good thing from this.
Yes.
So this is the silver lining to this, you guys, and you have to find it. It doesn't just appear. I've had breakdowns and situations like this or similar that at least emulate in my body. Like I can feel that freeze because I freeze. That's my coping. I freeze. And I've been in experiences like that before. But what's making this one different is that I have a lot more control over my thoughts and feelings. So if I compare myself to how I would have handled this situation last year, 3 years ago, especially 5 years ago, I am telling you, I'm a completely different person. So
Yep.
there's two things happening at the same time. This bullshit, we'll just call it bullshit. And my response is nothing like it would have been before. So I can see, sense, feel, taste, touch, all of the senses that I'm a completely different version of myself now, even though this bullshit is happening. But that's taken work. And I will tell you
Sure.
that the last year, for me personally, I've been doing a lot of holotropic breath work.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been purposely hyperventilating myself to put myself in a nervous system to emulate a nervous system breakdown and have that recovery that you were talking about so that my body knows it will not die,
Yep.
though it feels like it's going to.
Yep. Yep.
So that's why this is work, you guys. Self-care is not easy. I don't, it's not just about getting a massage, although that's a really nice thing. It's not just about getting your nails done and your hair done and getting eyelashes and looking pretty.
Yeah.
It's about feeling pretty too.
Well, it's about soothing your soul.
Soothing your soul, seeing your evolution. How are you different during this breakdown than the past? That's how it's a type of inner reflection. And then you can compare yourself to who you are now to who you were and who do you want to be? Like, do you want to be this person that's waking up, checking your phone all the time? Oh my God, he's still president or whatever, or he's doing this. Do you want to be that person? Because you are being that person by making that choice.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of identity, still cloudiness and clarity
Oh,
for this person that needs to happen. And I,
100%.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah. Oh, and and this is also self-care, is setting boundaries.
Yes. Oh
And
my
I
God.
had a client show up, we're about at time, but I had a client
Yeah.
show up the other day and she launched into this whole political thing. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm not in a headspace to have this conversation today. Let's change the subject. And she
Yeah.
goes, okay. Oh, but I saw this thing. And I went, hey, I don't want to have this conversation today.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about this. And finally, again, and I said, look, I can't have this conversation with you. I said, if you want to have this conversation, we can end the massage and you can
Hmm.
go find someone to have this conversation with. I don't want to have this with you today.
Hmm.
I'm not in a head. So let's change the subject.
Hmm.
And, how much is secondary gain? How much is I want to stay miserable? How much is I want to talk it out? How much is, if, there, I can go on and on about
we
that.
could go on and on with this, you guys.
But it's like, at some point, it is a choice, and you have to make the choice. I'm going to stop thinking about this. Now, just because you make that choice doesn't mean the thoughts are going to stop. So then you have to do the work from there.
Right.
But you have to make the initial choice to say, I'm going to stop thinking about this.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't tell people to go run and grab medicine, but my God, if you need a sleeping pill, if you need an anti-anxiety med for a second, if you need to hit a joint, if you need some CBD, if you need holotropic breath work, if you need, find what is going to help you rather than just putting your sleeves over your hands and going, I'm upset, which I see so many people do. And I have great compassion for that. I really do. I know I sound incredibly impatient with that.
No.
But I've been inundated with people who are coming at me with this helpless, hopeless thing.
Yeah.
And we can only help ourselves in that situation.
And you're not hopeless. You have so much more control over yourself. You just have to give yourself the chance. Give yourself the chance.
And the permission to do it. And then
and the
find
permission.
the tools.
Yeah.
And then find the tools.
And then the tools and the people that can help you.
Yeah.
Kathy and I can help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got cards for that. Okay. Speaking of, I'm Kathy Gruber. I could be reached at kathygruber.coach.
And I'm Terry Huberman. You can find me at terryhuberman.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the Intentional Awakening podcast, and we'll see you next episode.
See ya.